Welcome to session on public administration. In this session, particularly I'll be talking about the theories related to administrative behavior. In this particular administrative behavior, basically we used to talk about the morale and the motivation. Okay, and regarding these two concepts, that is morale and motivation, which are very important for the employees in any organization setup, right? So various scholars have given their views regarding the morale and motivation, right? So in this regard, I have compiled some theories. Like as you here you can see the Maslow need hierarchy theory. Okay, the first theory which talks about the morale, okay, and the motivation. So we will see what this theory says. How this theory is relevant for the employees in any organization. What the Maslow has suggested, right? So we will see that. The Maslow hierarchy of needs is a theory of motivation. Okay, it is basically dealing with the motivation, which states that 5 categories of human needs dictate an individual behavior. Okay, there will be 5 categories of needs which will be dictating the human behavior. Okay, how a particular individual will be acting in an organization, it will be depending upon the 5 needs. What are they? Those needs are the physiological needs, the safety need, and then we have the love and belonging need, then the esteem need, and the self-actualization need. Okay, these are the 5 types of needs which determines the individual behavior in an organization. We will understand that with the help of this particular picturization. Okay, so here you can see that this triangle shaped structure is talking about those needs. First of all, we need to deal from this bottom. Okay, which kind of need here we have mentioned, or the Maslow has provided for? So it is the physiological need. So what is the meaning of this structure is that whenever any employee, or at the very basic level, for example, a particular graduate is just entering into a job. Okay, so when an individual is entering into a job, first of all, he or she will be having this kind of need, that is physiological need at the very basic level. Okay, the food, water, warmth, and the rest. If that individual is getting these kind of facilities, that is food, water, warmth, and the rest, this is very much sufficient for that individual, because that individual is looking for the physiological needs. अगर उसका रोटी कपड़ा मकान मिल रहा है, that is fine, that is the physiological need. But when that individual will be working in an organization, okay, for 2 years, so there will be fulfillment of these needs. There will be a time जब क्या होगा, the needs will be fulfilled. These needs will be fulfilled. When these needs will be fulfilling, then this person will be going to the next need. Okay, that will be called as the safety need. Okay, now the individual is already having these kind of already he has fulfilled these needs. अब उसकी aspirations बढ़ गई हैं. Now the needs are different. Now he is looking for the security and the safety. उसको job security चाहिए. That person needs the safety. Okay, so now he has overcome this need. These needs are not sufficient to make that person happy, but these are the needs. That is, safety needs will be required. Okay, this will also be definitely coming under the basic need. Here you can see. Okay, so person after realizing these needs, it will be moving upwards and it will be fulfilling needs. Okay, for example, this person work for 2 more years, then certainly this will be fulfilled. एक time ऐसा आएगा when that person will be realizing that okay, safety and security is fine. वो ठीक है, that is fine, no problem with that. But now I want something more, something else, and that will be the moving upwards in the hierarchy और यहाँ से ऊपर जाएगा, and it will be the belongingness and the love need. That means the intimate relationship, the friends. It is not sufficient for that person now that he is getting salary and he's getting the security and safety. It is not sufficient for that individual now, because now the needs have changed over a period of time. Needs have changed. अब उसको इसकी जरूरत है. Where that individual will be working, there should be an environment of belongingness. There should be an environment of love, the connections, the friendship. उसको ये भी चाहिए. And if that organization will not be supporting that friendly environment where he or she will be making the relations and exploring herself or himself more, so it will maybe leading to dissatisfaction of this employee. Okay, so this is the next level of need. अब जब ये पूरी हो जाएगी, when this kind of need will be fulfilled, then certainly now this person is relaxed. Physiological needs, he is able to earn that much key managing the food. He is managing all the basic necessities. The safety is also there. Job security is also there. He has worked for 5 years now, 5-6 years, and he is very comfortable. Now look for the societal need, that the belongingness and love. अब इसके बाद when that person will be having these kind of needs, he will be moving upwards further in the hierarchy, and that will be called as the esteem. Okay, अब उसके लिए salary, friendship, social prestige, ये सब matter नहीं करता. Now the prestige and feeling of accomplishment that person wants now, because already he is having everything but the prestige. If that person is working in an organization, so that should give the prestige. Society may people should know that this person is working with a particular organization. So esteem, and we will be elaborating upon these needs further just after this slide. Let us talk about the next, then we will be elaborating upon further, right? So after realization of this esteem needs, okay, the further he will be moving on to the next the stage, that is called as the final stage, and it is called as the self-actualization. Achieving one's full potential, including the creative activities. Meaning of this is that after this prestige, that everyone is giving respect, and you are actually doing, you are getting the accomplishment. Whatever you are doing, that is satisfying you. That is fine. But इसके आगे भी एक need है, that is called as self-actualization. That means a person will be doing the work, performing that kind of activity which actually that person wants to do in life in the long run. Okay. For example, a person has a childhood dream of serving the marginalized section of the society. तो अब उसको job satisfy नहीं करेगी. It will be the the kind of work which actually he wants. और इसमें money, the prestige, उसमें वो कुछ नहीं चाहिए होगा. It may be, I'll be adding the example. Okay, it may be related to giving just serving the others or providing water to the pilgrimage. Okay, कहीं पे भी like people are there, just I'm providing the water facility to those people. उसमें prestige and money is not playing any role, but ultimately what is playing a role? The kind of work, the kind of satisfaction which they actually want to do. So आप exactly वही कर रहे हो जो आप करना चाहते हो. So अब हम इनको समझेंगे in detail. What are these levels? Okay. So Maslow theory presents its hierarchy of needs in a pyramidal shape. That pyramid we have seen, with the basic need at the bottom of the pyramid and more higher level need, intangible need at the top. Okay. Then here you can write, a person can move on to the addressing the higher level needs when their basic needs are adequately fulfilled. That means जब lower level वाली need fulfill होगी, then only that person will be moving on to the next level. Okay. So here you can see with the example that this is the first need. When a person will be entering into the organization, Okay, this one we are talking about. Okay, so what all will be coming? First order need on the Maslow hierarchy theory is the physiological need. Most basic is needed survival need. That means food, water, sufficient rest, clothing and shelter, overall health and reproduction. This is the basic level. Some people will be, will be satisfied with at this particular level. Okay. Uske baad, when this need will be fulfilled, so next level will be, it will also be called as the lower level, safety need, which includes protection from violence and theft. आप कहीं पे you are working and this kind of safety is being provided. The violence and the theft, the emotional stability and well-being, health security, financial security, this kind of needs will be arising. आप बड़े हो जाओगे, like you are growing, and then that physiological need, roti kapda makan, would not be sufficient for you. Now you need the safety. Okay, when after some time, जब आप कुछ time तक काम करोगे, आप लगेगा it is not sufficient. Now I want this. Human desires, human needs used to tend to increase, every time. So like that only. The social need on the third level of Maslow hierarchy relates to human interaction and, are the last among the lower needs. Okay, that is not important. So these are the societal needs which will be coming after the safety and security. Okay. So now after safety and security, we will be having the estimate need, right? Esteem needs. इसमें क्या होगा? Higher needs beginning with the esteem are ego driven kind of. These अभी तक we were talking about the lower order need. Okay, यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो, these are called as lower order need. जहाँ तक we were having the lower order need. These are the higher order need, the esteem and self actualization. Everyone in their life will not be able to reach up to the esteem need, the self actualization need. बहुत सारे लोग कहीं पे ही, they will be ending up here only. बहुत सारे लोग, here we can say the top level people will be able to reach up to the esteem need and the self actualization. बहुत लोगों के लिए this can be the last stage. काफी सारे लोगों के लिए this will be also the last stage. ठीक है? So the third higher order need, that is the esteem needs. So higher needs beginning with the esteem are the ego driven. The primary element of esteem are self respect. Now you are earning well, you are doing well, but आपको क्या चाहिए? Self respect चाहिए. Need the self respect. ठीक है? The belief that you are valuable and deserving of dignity. आपको एक dignity एक level की चाहिए, that you are aspiring for now. ठीक है? And the self esteem आपके लिए, now you have worked for 10 to 12 years. Now the self respect or self esteem has become important. It is not that you are just getting the salary so you will be working. No, it will not be able to satisfy you. Okay, self esteem means the confidence in your potential for personal growth and accomplishment. ये opportunity आपको चाहिए अब, where you will be, confidence in your potential for personal growth and accomplishment. You are feeling that yes, these are being utilized and these are being accomplished. Job is providing all these things. Okay, and this is the top level need that you are, looking into it now. This is the top level need, self actualization. Very few people will be able to reach up to this stage, and you can say the entrepreneurs, those people who are doing their own work, the actual work which they really want to do in their life. This will be coming under the self actualization. Okay, so the self actualization describes the fulfillment of your full potential as a person. Okay, आपने कुछ सोचा होगा in your life that what I want to do. Self actualization describes that your full potential. Sometimes called the self fulfillment. Self actualization needs occupy the highest spot on the Maslow pyramid. Okay, and this needs include the education, the skill, okay, refining of talents areas such as music, athletics, design, cooking, gardening, Are you understanding this? इसका मतलब ये है, like you have been the CEO of a particular MNC, okay, but that doesn't mean that that particular job has provided you everything. That may not be providing this self-realization, self-actualization kind of, this need is not being fulfilled in that organization. क्यों? Because you need to govern, you need to, act as per the company policy. आपको कंपनी की पॉलिसी के हिसाब से you need to, walk in that organization. But आपकी स्टेज क्या है? You are of the view that I want to pursue my own dreams. Okay? तो आपकी हॉबी हो सकती है कुकिंग. आपको लगता है कुकिंग आई विल बी डूइंग, और मैं एक ढाबा खोलूंगा, वन रेस्टोरेंट आई विल बी ओपनिंग एंड आई विल बी वर्किंग ऑन दैट. तो आपने सब छोड़ दिया दुनिया में एंड यू आर जस्ट वर्किंग फॉर द कुकिंग. दिस इज द सेल्फ एक्चुअलाइजेशन नीड. इट विल बी द टॉप लेवल नीड. सबके पास करेज नहीं होगा. एवरीवन विल नॉट बी गेटिंग दैट करेज टू गो फॉर दिस, बट this is the highest level of need in the Maslow pyramid, which is existing at the top level. Okay, and this is very very away from the salaries, job satisfaction, security, safety. ये सबसे बहुत ऊपर है. Okay, it is very much away, right? So this is about the Maslow hierarchy theory. आप देख सकते हो. These are the needs. जब भी कोई enter करता है in an organization, so they will be having this physiological needs. Then slowly, when one need will be fulfilled, they will be moving upwards in the pyramid. Okay. So now the next theory that I have here is, it is also related to this concept only, that is morale and motivation. It is the Herzberg two-factor theory. It is again coming under the administrative behavior of this public administration paper 1. So this is also, Herzberg is also trying to explain the the motivation, explain the factors which plays an important role in determining the employee's behavior. Okay, what are the factors which used to determine the individual behavior? So this is called as the two-factor theory given by the Herzberg, also known as the motivation hygiene theory and the dual factor theory. Okay, in this it has stated that there are certain factors at the workplace which cause job satisfaction. कुछ factor होंगे which will be providing you the job satisfaction, and there will be a set of factors which will be providing you dissatisfaction. There will be certain factors which will be providing the satisfaction to you, और कुछ factor ऐसे होंगे which will be providing the dissatisfaction to you in any organization. This is what the Herzberg is trying to explain through the two-factor theory that is called, okay, also called as the dual factor or the motivation hygiene theory. Okay, but let us see what this theory says. So according to the Herzberg, there are motivators and the hygiene factor in any organization. Motivators हैं and we have the hygiene factor. So what are the motivators? If these factors will be available, the individual will be motivated towards the job. Let us see. Challenging work. This is the human tendency that if you are having the challenging work, आपका ज़्यादा मन लगेगा job में. You will be having more attraction towards the job. The challenging work. Then the recognition of one's achievement. Recognition of one's achievement. आपने कोई अच्छा काम किया है. You have done something very good in your organization, and that is being recognized. Certainly this factor will be motivating you. Okay, then the responsibility. The organization is considering you as the responsible person, और आपको एक responsibility दी जा रही है. You are being given a responsibility to handle some segment. Okay, so this will be motivating you. So this is the other factor which is motivating. Then we have the opportunity to do something meaningful. Okay, something meaningful you are doing, and the organization is providing that opportunity to you. For example, the organization is providing the opportunity to teach. So this can be the meaningful, the satisfier or the factor we can say. Then involvement in the decision making. If any policy is being made, then the employees is being involved in the decision making. So this will also be motivating the employee. Then the sense of importance to an organization, that give the positive satisfaction arising from the intrinsic conditions of the jobs itself, such as the recognition, achievement, and personal growth. Okay? So these are the intrinsic factors which are coming from the job itself. Okay? So according to the Herzberg, there are two factors which are available in. There are two, the criteria. There are the two, the factors, two types of factor we can say, which are available. One set of factors will be motivating you to the job, to come up with more output with more efficiency, and other set of factors will be the hygiene factor. Okay, hygiene factor में क्या क्या आएगा? There will be status, job security, salary, then fringe benefits, work conditions, the good pay, paid insurance, vacations. All these are the the hygiene factor. Certainly these factors are the one which will be tilting here and there. The better hygiene factor, but more motivation for the people. Bad hygiene factors, less satisfaction for the people. Okay, so you'll see, that do not give positive satisfaction lead to higher motivation. Okay, so though the dissatisfaction results from their absence, these, if they will not be available, the status, the job security, the salary, the good working conditions, if they will not be available, the people will be satisfied. Okay, and further, the term hygiene is used in the sense that there are maintenance factors. These are the maintenance factors. That means they are the kind of variable factor which are expected to change. अगर कोई सही काम कर रहा है, that person's work need to be recognized. Otherwise, that may lead towards the dissatisfaction. ठीक है? I hope you are understanding the hygiene factor. Then these are the extrinsic factors. Extrinsic मतलब they are the outside, working as the outside force, right? They are working as the outside force, the work itself, and include aspects such as company policies, the supervisory practices, or wages and salaries, right? So these type of things will be determining how a particular individual will be working. Okay? These are the factors which used to determine. अब यहाँ पे you can see this particular diagram. Okay, and in this diagram you can see, although it is blurred, I am reducing the text so that it can, yeah, now it's fine. Okay, so all right, so Herzberg two-factor theory, the schematic diagram. In the form of diagram, I want to show you that these are the job satisfaction factors influenced by the motivator factor. Motivator factor क्या थे? आपके पास better environment होगा, this recognition, challenging work, responsibility, opportunity to do something. तो उसको like I have shown in the form of this diagram. If job satisfaction will be coming, which will be influenced by the motivator factor. Okay, achievement, right? The job satisfaction. Then recognition, आप achieve कर रहे हो and that is being recognized. Then the responsibility, okay, responsibility is given to you. Then the work itself, right? Then the advancement and the personal growth. If all these things are available, then it will be leading toward the job satisfaction, right? So here, improving the motivator factors increase the job satisfaction. Improving the motivator factors increase the job satisfaction. If we are working on this, so they will be increasing the job satisfaction. उसके बाद we have job dissatisfaction influenced by the hygiene factor, working conditions, co-worker relations, policies and rules, superior quality, wage and salaries, right? So इसमें क्या होगा? They will be working as the hygiene factor. And यहाँ पे क्या है? Improving the hygiene factors decreases the job dissatisfaction. If we are increasing this, तो अपने आप dissatisfaction नीचे आ जाएगा. This is dissatisfaction. It will be lowering down. It will be coming down. ठीक है? If we are able to work on this, so this has been explained by the Herzberg. Now some combination I have mentioned here, which is further elaboration of this theory and nothing else, right? So according to two-factor theory, there are four possible combination. हम देखेंगे when the best combination will be. So first we have is high hygiene and high motivation. High hygiene होगा and high motivation. So this will be the ideal situation. This will be the ideal situation where the employees are highly motivated. This is the ideal situation when because here we have the high hygiene. That means आपको salary अच्छी मिल रही है, supervisor अच्छा है, and everything is working in your favor. और motivation भी है. Your work is being recognized. You are satisfied. ठीक है? So this is the ideal condition when the high hygiene and the high motivation. Employees are highly motivated and have few complaints. When they are having very less complaints. Then the combination number two, high hygiene and low motivation. तो इसमें क्या होगा? Employees have few complaints but are not highly motivated. ऐसे भी तो हो सकता है, like organization is providing everything but not on the side of motivation, or because of other reason, because of some personal reason, the motivation is low, so the job is viewed as the paycheck. Okay, the motivation is less. This is the ideal situation. जब company or the organization is supporting you and you are also very motivated, so this is the ideal situation for output, for your growth. But here company is providing everything but your motivation is low because of the company's policies या आपके खुद के factor की वजह से. So employees have to complain but highly, not highly motivated. So this will be leading so job will be looked as the paycheck, that only salary is coming and no value is being added. Okay. Then the third condition we have is the low hygiene and high motivation. Okay. Your motivation is very high but the hygiene factor are not working well. The company policies are not supporting you to work. Okay. So employees are motivated and have lot of complaints. Employees are motivated, they want to work but they have so many issues with the company policy, right? A situation where the job is exciting and challenging but the salaries and the work conditions are not up to the mark, and this is the kind of condition which we used to see in various organizations, or we can say any type of situation we can witness depending upon the type of organization, depending upon the type of management and the people, the kind of condition that are being provided. Okay, so this is the third condition. Then we have at the last, that is low hygiene and the low motivation. So this is the worst situation where the employees are not motivated and have many complaints. Employee भी motivated नहीं है and the company is also not providing the kind of environment where you can work. Okay, so this was all about the Maslow need hierarchy theory and the Herzberg two-factor theory regarding the administrative behavior in public administration, where we have discussed the role of we can say the motivation and morale and various factors which are playing a role in building that morale and motivation of the employees. So like this, we will be coming up with various series of videos which will be providing insight regarding a particular topic, so that you will be preparing for your exam in a better way. This is all for the day. Thank you.